was going to give the whole welcome to episode 2 spiel, but I spotted an Enderman, and I'm really after Ender Pearl, so we're just going to go. We're going to take care of that. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. Hang on. He's still, okay, come here. Come here, buddy. No, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I see him. Alright. We're just gonna, hey, friend. Yeah, you're mad? I bet you're mad. Alright, just, since this is right here, why not? Hello. I made an osmium shield, but the best defense is not getting hit at all. Alright, let's continue. So I was having some issues with the pack when it updated, but I think those have been taken care of. Maybe don't update ASAP if you can. I'd say give it like 48 hours, unless it's like a hot fix. But I was running into some issues, and I really didn't want to have to restart my world because I look at this house I built. Now it's not perfect, but it is something, and I don't like building things. So if I can avoid building it twice, I'm gonna. So we'll give you guys a look around the other side, and it's missing something. I went with the fence windows instead of glass. I put a window there. And I had to do a backup, and now the window. Okay, well, I think I like the window more. By the way, I've actually set the backups to be about every 20 minutes. So we're gonna be, and I'm collecting more of those. So if something goes wrong, I should be okay, but I don't know. But this is the place. It's not anything super fancy. I got these configurable glass contact plates, which are pressure plates that you can configure. If you just like punch where these buttons are, you can get them. I just want, let's see, what are you? You're this. I just want you guys to be the same. So they're set to only do players. If we go, let's see. All right, so I think I got this. Left clicking does the strength, but then right clicking does the behavior. And basically we're doing one player. It's outputting a strong signal, and the sensitivity is normal. So it's only working for players, which is good because I definitely may have gotten killed by a zombie that broke down my wooden door. I think these are just stone pressure plates because they can't get in. Actually, hang on. I left this spawnable. So this gets super laggy when you do the F7 thing. Even though I'm like above 100 frames average, it gets super laggy. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I don't want anything spawning here during the nighttime. I swapped the floors out because they were just plain spruce planks, and then I decided to alternate the spruce logs because I like the pattern. It creates this illusion that the planks are bigger because the spruce rings are smaller because they're bordered, and I like that. This isn't anything super fancy, but you know it's a place. It's shelter, it's walls. It's gonna work. I do have to fix the window, but this is gonna be where we live for the time being. Oh my god! I just growled there. Ugh. So I've been killing Enderman, and one of the things I did with them is make these elevators, so they're pretty easy. Let's just do Vader. They're just some woolen string, but if you stack them on top of each other, and you can shift and space to travel a good distance. This is down at Y level 12, where I've been doing a little bit of mining, not a ton, because I have other plans for this, but this is just an easy way down to the mines, and I think I'm going to move that so it's indoors, and that way I can just, you know, pop down. And this little balcony thing I'm like pointing at the screen like you guys can see. This little balcony thing, I'll probably put one next to this beam. And then have it so I can come up and down to access my little garden, which, oh, actually, I want to test something out. Before I talk about any of this, because it's about to become nighttime. But I do want to test something out because, so I made this little watering can. Let me sleep first and then I'll explain. So I made this watering can. It's not too hard, it's just some copper in a bucket. And it's supposed to, I think it says it right, improves plant growth using water. Now, that's, okay. Let me fix this real quick. Now, I tried this before and it didn't work. It's not helping really anything grow. In fact, it was so slow that I was like, and it does run out of water, but the sink will autofill this. The sink is an infinite water source, but if you try to fill something with water that you can just right click on, it just fills the whole thing. So it'll do a bucket, but it'll also do like the 8 buckets that this thing holds, which is really great. But it doesn't work. Now, what it does do, interestingly enough, if I dig up some of this, and put it down. This will help this grow faster. You'll see it be able to move actively, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's even double broken, but it was working on this before. And now it's just not. So I really... Oh, wow. Oh, man. It's actually... It was at least doing this before. That's really upsetting. So when I realized that these weren't growing faster, I was like, well, probably the hopper botany pots were the way to go. So the botany pots are real interesting. You just make one of these with some clay. So we kind of have to move around a little bit because we are in this weird terrain generation. And then if you craft them, I think there's 2 recipes. If you craft them with a hopper, or just craft them with a hopper originally, they'll output to the block beneath them. So this one's doing sugarcane, and I can't see the actual content of this, but if we right click, we can see we've got, I think this is 32 stacks. 32 stacks of sugarcane. Same thing with the potatoes. I've been growing hemp because hemp can be used to make string, and that's pretty useful. And then we got the wheat because I've had some livestock over here to get me some leather, and then some chickens, which I don't know. I figured I'd have them because they were easy to get. That's all about I've done off camera. It's not a lot. It's a lot of time spent doing not a lot. If we look in the if we look in the thing here, local difficulties almost to 5. I think it maxes out at like 6, and we're at day 102 in game, which is a lot more days than I've spent recording. So I spent a lot of time just kind of doing nothing. But I think we're gonna change that because I haven't done a ton of this world, but I have done some exploring. You can see I've headed out west here, and then actually I was trying to head back home when I got about here, and then I just kept going west like an idiot. But I found this village here. There's a couple of villages around here, but I stopped at this one because it was there. I didn't really have a reason, but I found something pretty interesting. I found 11 obsidian at their blacksmith, and I currently don't have a pickaxe that can get obsidian. I did find a few diamonds, but maybe we'll save those, or maybe it doesn't matter. But I got free access to the Nether, and we're going there because I wanted to check something out. Before we do, I guess I should have a helmet, shouldn't I? Let's. I want this. I have some ideas for some stuff, and I want to go to the Nether first because it's early in the season, and I like to go there early. But we'll just. I thought about building this here where that already is, but it's such an eyesore. I don't really want to. I think we're gonna go build it out here, so it's kind of out of the way, but not super close by. I think right there in that little nook is a good place to put this portal, and then we can move it around if we need to later. Let me build this here. You already know how it goes. I saw a post on, I think, Reddit. I was like, what do you use to build your portal? 10 or 14? And I tend to use 12 because I like to fill out the top blocks, but I guess I'm missing one here. So we're gonna do this. We're just gonna load in the world, and then I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh, okay. Am I okay? All right, I forgot all about that. Okay, let's make some golden boots. I think that's the most. Oh, I didn't even have the tiny coal in there. Let's make some golden boots because I believe those offer the least amount of protection. They do take the least material, I would imagine. So osmium boots here. Okay, I think that'll have me safe, and I kind of want to get my shield ready. I think we're good. Okay, so I've never actually been in one of these. This is a, I've forgotten what they're called. It's not a fortress. It's a, bastion. Bastion, that's what it, okay. Right. So are these guys hostile? Yeah, okay. They are. But these guys, I believe, it's been a while. These guys, I believe, will not attack me if I'm wearing gold, which is why I've got the golden boots on. So that's cool. Although I believe if I try to take their gold, they'll not be too pleased with me. So we want to, let's see, I do want glowstone, but I'm trying to find a fortress. That's really what I'm after. I guess we'll head What direction is that? Oh, here's a fortress. Let's do that. That'll help me get there. Is it? That's that. Oh, as a backup. So we want to head that way. All right, let's. There's an Enderman in here. I can. Ender pearls are pretty precious, but I think I've come up with a pretty neat technique for getting Enderman to spawn. I also kind of want some arrows back, so I'll kill you just for that. So we'll deal with the Enderman later. But I guess I have to go up. I've noticed that the mobs aren't showing up on the map here. I wonder what that is. That guy is fearless. Oh, hey. Look what we found. Speaking of fearless, so I'm here for blaze rods pretty much exclusively. There's some other things I want, but kind of just after the blaze rods. And I guess nether warts, those don't hurt. But they're not too hard to get otherwise. Hey, look, we got our first guy. Let's ping him once. Oh, and now we've got this joker. Oh, I thought 3 hits would be enough to kill you, and kind of out of the way. Ow. Yeah, we're not getting whatever that was. So I just find a spawner. That'd be great. I was about to say I got turned around, but I don't know where I'm going. Oh, look at those guys. Oh, look at that guy. Okay. There we go. It's kind of out in the open. So what we'll do... Trying to give ourselves a little bit of cover. There's another guy over here. Oh. Cool. That was easy enough. Into fire and retrieve from fire. What does that mean? Is that just for getting a molten core? A blaze statue. I don't know what that does. So we need blaze rods. I think I want like 16. I don't have much sword left. This guy is shooting at me. I guess we'll take care of him while we wait for that spawner to trigger. Yeah, there's another one. Should get a decent amount of experience from this as well. I'm gonna have to switch to my axe in a second. Okay, that's that. I'm just gonna do this for a little bit longer, then we'll meet back at the base. All right, these guys did not like that I got near their particular brand of gold, so that's a shame. I mean, I could kill them, I guess. We're just gonna dig our way home. Hopefully I have enough pickaxe to do that. And if not, that's a good question. I mean, if they're already mad at me... Matt, you didn't see me shrug, but I shrugged just now. If they're already, you know... Boop. Yeah, you guys are already mad, though. I'm not gonna make you more mad. I've been digging in the dig. I've been not giving half a shit. Oh, I mean, okay, maybe I should. Hey, what do we got here? You Well, let's here. I'll give you some stuff. An iron sword with leech too. That actually that's better than what I have. A banner pattern with the snout, some iron, some gilded blackstone, and some magma creams. You know, actually, I'm glad I have a sword now and one with leech. That could actually save my life. Leech will restore health when you kill an enemy, I believe. So, like, if I had taken that, these guys have a lot of health. I guess they're like the berserkers. Okay, well that guy dropped a pretty big XP orb. Maybe food for thought. Oh, hey now, here's what we're talking. Crown obsidian. Hang on, go. Let's see. I don't need this. Spectral arrows, regular arrows. I don't need this. I'll take 2 gold blocks. A golden sword. And then crying obsidian. I guess I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Who is cutting onions? I guess that's a crying obsidian. That makes sense. Let's continue. I'm just gonna safely... did I just get rid of my building blocks? I guess I kind of did. Alright, well... Oh, Jesus. Alright, so I started recording this before Christmas, and now it's after Christmas. So, you know, do with that information what you will. Anyway, I made it back with my stuff. I don't know what this does. I was expecting it to set me on fire. What do? Do you do anything? Hello? I was really expecting this to set me on fire as like a joke. Slot statue. What? Huh? What? Well, look at this. Look at how cute. I like it. I'll keep them. All right, cool. I didn't know what that does. I expected it to like shit out a blaze rod or set me on fire. Anywho, so I did wind up having to make a diamond pickaxe to get some obsidian to do what I'm doing. So we got that. I got my blaze rods. I got my ender pearl. I got some wool. Can anyone guess what I'm? Oh, I think I need a chest too. Can anyone guess what I'm making? I will give you a hint. I won't give you a hint. It's just this. I want an ender chest. Where the heck are you? So this is pretty cheap. I want 2 of them. So we'll take that. Cool. And then I want some leather to make an ender pouch. I thought I needed eyes of ender, but I guess I was mistaken. Let's see. I think I just need 1. Yes. Alright, so blaze rods. I guess I'll have to sacrifice 2 of these. I got just enough, basically. We can make more blaze powders with a machine, but I don't have one right yet. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I think, what kind of dyes do I have? I guess we'll go with dandelions. Yeah. So, ender chests in this, the modded ender chests are really cool. Where's a good place for this? I guess right here. So you open them, they both open at the same time. They're the same, but if you color code them with a dye by just right-clicking right on them, now they're not the same. And if you really want to, you can shift right-click an ender pouch onto one of these guys, and they just link up together. And you can pipe in and out of them, so if we get ourselves a hopper... Do I happen to have iron ready? I do not. I'm a fool. We can go for a nice, fun mining adventure by just making a hopper and stalling. So basically, if I want to, I can put these away and go for a long extended mining session just like that. Get all my goodies here. But there's another thing in here. I believe it's called... I think it's from the Pocket Storage mod. I believe... Well, that's pretty simple. What about the tier 2? Alright, it takes a tier 1. I can manage that. I think I'm willing to make a tier 2. Let's start with that. 16 different items, up to 40.90 each. Automatically absorbs items. Pickups on pickup voids access. So we could have this to pick up the ores and stuff that we want. But I think total there's more junk than... Does this one hold more? Let's find out. 32, so probably this one, we'd be able to get away with just having this more. But I don't... Actually, if this thing works the way I think it does, it could be pretty good. But I do like having an ender pouch for other reasons. For example, if I had it bound to this, I would just have... Oh, that's an interesting little rendering. Do you see this? Hang on. Can I... Alright, well, it rendered, like, through... Whatever. But I do like having a little bag on me because I can just keep this in here and you can actually put the ender pouch inside of itself. But if I die for whatever reason, lose my ender pouch, I still have my items. So I might want to make another one of these, but I'm pretty low on blaze rods. So we'll have to go and get some more of those. But I think I'm going to make the pocket storage thing. Yeah, this one's definitely doable. This one... Yeah, I'll make the tier 2. And you know what? I don't have that many diamonds. We'll make the tier 2 and then we'll go on a little mining adventure. And we'll see what happens. Alright, we got our first one here. That's done. And let's make another one. I'm assuming this is just... Yep, okay. So let's... Hang on. This is all my kind of miscellaneous chest stuff. So like dirt, diorite, granite, andesite. Let's see. I'm assuming shift right click. Okay. So that works like that. You can tab down. And then how do I... Can I just place whatever I've gotten here? No, I believe... So I assume this is only storage. Let's see. Sneak right click on a chest, deposit. Okay, so that's pretty neat. And then... Okay, so this isn't quite the dank null. But it does work for me. So it'd be nice if I could just place down a block or whatever. Alright, if I sneak right click... Yeah, I just popped it all in there. Does it remember what... Oh, it does keep one of... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I like that. Now, I did want cobblestone in here. I wonder if you could set it to a matching mode. But I like that. So these two combined, I think we're going to go on a little adventure. Let's... Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I do... Let's see. F3G. Let's see. I am in one chunk. Cool. Just right on the edge. So let's actually claim this. Am I not on the team? And waypoint, claim chunk, analyze, currently disabled. Oh, okay. Okay, I had to, from the map, click on claim chunks. Will it tell me to... Alright, so this will claim them, and then force load. Cool. It tells you how long ago you did it. So I just want this one loaded, I think. The one we're in right now. I guess... Yeah, that's fine. So now, wherever I am, this should work. So let's, Oh, it's nighttime. Let's go sleep and test this out by going to a different dimension. Alright, we're in the nether. I don't really have a great start. Okay, so this is working. I just want to block off any of these guys. See if they can get to me. I guess we'll put a new waypoint right here just so I know. Let's see. TB chunks. Please put it like right here. Add waypoint. Portal. Accept. And then you are inaccurate and you are shameful. Alright, so let's dig down and see if I can't find some goodies. Oh, there we go. It took me like 3-4 minutes, but we finally found what I was looking for, some ancient debris. Now, I guess I do need this diamond pickaxe. This is going to take a bit. Wow. It's been a while. Hopefully we'll find a nice chunk of it. Oh, that's 2. Oh, there's a third one. Can I get lucky and get 4? I would be very happy. This was only taking me about 5 minutes. Oh, hey. Look at that. Oh, lucky number 5. That doesn't really make any sense in context. Alright, so I didn't really wind up using this thing, but I got some neat stuff from my little adventure, so let's go ahead and use it. Why not? We'll use it later, don't you worry. So I got our smithing table. Let's go ahead. I guess you can go right here. Oh, you know what? I need to make the actual netherite ingots. Oh, oops. I thought I needed more gold than that. So that, plus this, gets us a netherite pickaxe, which is an increase in about 500 durability, which isn't, like, a lot. If we can still break this thing, so we would want mending for that to really matter. But I just wanted a netherite tool in episode 2. That's really my only flex. And I've got 1 ancient debris left over, and we can do something a lot more efficient with that than we did with these guys. But, yeah, I got a netherite. You know what? Oh, I found this in the bastion or whatever. Okay, well, I now have a better pickaxe, which is cool, I guess. It's better than the Certus Quartz one I've been using. So I'm going to do a little bit of mining. But before we can do any of that, and I want to end the episode by showing you guys a little trick I've been developing, and I want to see how well it works myself, because I've been theory crafting it in my brain, and I gotta we'll find out. So let's cut, and then we'll see what we can do. All right, so let's see. I'm not sure if this will do what I want it to. We'll find out. Alright, so it's just a block for the mining portal. I guess I'll put it over here next to my other portal. Oh, hey, get off of my plants, dude. I don't know. Right here. Wow, this place is green. Jeez Louise. We're pretty high up too. These are clouds. Where cloud? Cloud height off is in my face. And then 100%. Okay. What time is it? It's about noon. Alright, I want to see if monsters spawn here, because if so, this is a nice flat area. I guess I'll go wander around a little bit. This place is very vibrant. It's like a jungle biome for the grass color. But it's nice and flat, which is kind of what I was looking for. So provided that monsters spawn here, we should be having a pretty solid time. You know, I've been here a while, and I don't think that's moved. So, I had an incredible joke about the sun setting and the horizon being way up here, but it's ruined. I'm not in the mood for the joke anymore. So what I've done is created a little box for me to see if I can't spot any bad guys, and then they'll just see me and come up here. But if I come up here, I believe they should despawn. No, you're still here. All right, well, I got to make it higher. Let's fix that. How far away do I have to be? Well, they lost interest, but they couldn't. Interesting. Oh, sorry. Oops. Alright, well, that exploded. Oh, well, I mean, it's kind of working. It's just a little explodey. Let's try round two. Okay, I think we're working. Let's check it out. Hey, Mr. Zomber, come here. Let's have you be my new test subject, shall we? Now, ideally, you'd want to do this somewhere flat, like a desert, where there's plenty of places for people to spawn and make eye contact, but this is as close as we're gonna get in this world. All right, you stand right there. I come up here to wide, almost build limit, and look at that, you're gone. And there should be a fresh new batch of creepies and crawlies for me to pick around. Now we want Enderman, and we could set up traps here, but I don't have any. I don't have any Phantom Membranes that I need to make player kill traps, which is what I want. So we can't set these here, but basically we're just gonna whack them while we're here. One trick I realized not too long ago is if I turn the render distance down, like maybe 4 chunks, there's a lot less room for guys to show up. So we can do this. So I don't see any Endermen so far. We'll come back down. Let's see. As they're spawning. Still no Enderman. Alright, we'll do this again. Spider, creeper. Lots of stuff. Still no Enderman. Alright, one more time. I definitely did die here. You can see the little X on the map, but that's not my fault. Let's see. Anything neat? Not really. Alright, we'll do it again. I'm probably going to do this for a little while. Now, if I had a looting sword, this would be a lot easier. This would be, like, a lot better, obviously. Let's see. Everyone's coming to touch me. No, thank you. Oh, there was a zombie villager there. That might have been useful. Let's see. One more. There we go. Is he close enough for me to see? Oh, he's, like, right down there. I can tell. All right, well, let's irritate him. There we go. You should come here. You should pathfind over here. Yes, no. There. There's another one over there. So let's see. And then if we get 2. Oh no, a baby got in. Okay. Alright, evacuate. Alright, new plan. Oh, you had stuff. Okay, well that's cheating. You're cheating. Hey buddy, you wanna come here? So not foolproof, obviously. The baby zombies are a thing. I was aware of spiders. I was like, okay, well, a spider will be a problem. I didn't really think about the baby zombies, so that and that. Hey, friend. You're not welcome here. This is why I kind of wanted the player traps, because I didn't have to risk myself. But I need phantom membranes for that. Oh, thank you. All right, you know what? I'm not even going to deal with you. So, let's see. I have not spent a lot of time up. So a player kill trap right here. It's 1 diamond sword, which is a little pricey. Let's see. Blank plates that just die. That's pretty easy. Cyan dye, that's easy. It's the phantom membranes that I need to kill phantoms for. So that's one thing. But if we this is useful. This lets you sleep instantly, but we need a phantom membrane for that. If we put these down here, it'll kill these guys, and we can just kind of wait around here as bait. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a little bit of this for a while and get some ender pearls, and we'll have a good time. Hey, guy. Yeah, come get me. Oh, not today. Gotta be careful. Maybe I should make myself a slightly bigger platform up here. You know what? Let's do that just in case I fall off. Did I get another ender pearl? Okay, so far I've spent 2 ender pearls on this and I've made 1 back. So we've almost broken even. This can't last all night. I wanted to do this in the mining dimension because it was flat, but it didn't turn night there. Oh, you have a thing, so you're not going to despawn. Oh, look at all these guys. There's an enderman over there and a lot of zombies. I gotta do something about them zombies. What's Oh, you know what? Hang on. I got an idea. Okay. Oh my god. I'm bitten. Arrow shot. Okay, so this is gonna start looking real ugly. I've turned the render distance up so everyone's not so close to me. So let's see. Let's get rid of all you. We will. I guess the night day's about to end, but I do need to stay up to avoid this. So, hey, you want to be my test subject, buddy? Yep. Okay. So that's how that works. So these are mob filters, and if you let's see, I think if you shift right click them, they'll invert. But the default one lets mobs pass through, so we can have any zombies come down here, and if we build a little hole, they'll just fall right in. Now, obviously, this guy is what is happening? What? Oh, this guy's got Chilling Rebuke on. That's incredibly annoying. All right, we're back. I had cobblestone slabs, and I was like, maybe we could just find netherrack slabs, and we can. So that was neat. We got a bunch of... Oh, what's that over there? Oh, that's a witch. Okay, so I've set up a little trap for my undead friends with these little mob filters, undead. Boop. You come down here, and you fall into the... Okay, well, that's uncalled for. But you get the basic idea. Now, all this stuff's going to burn up, which is fair. If I had some player traps, which I want to get, but I need to stay up longer to work. Now these guys should stop getting in the way of my Enderman hunting. And all I really have to deal with now are spiders. But the spiders are easy. So, let's see. Anyone? No one? Okay. Come on, I gotta prove that I'm not completely useless. Come on. Anyone? They're just shy. They're just shy is all. Okay. I guess I have to deal with creepers too. Huh. Now that I think about it, skeletons have ranged attacks. Step on in, the water's fine. I lied, it's lava. I think they probably despawn before they can die, which may be a fate worse than death. I don't know. I've never despawned before. So this is pretty slow going, but you get the basic idea. I'm going to stay up a few nights. It'll get easier once I, have player traps, but I got to stay up and kill them damn phantoms, which will appear at some point. I don't remember how many nights you have to stay up in a row, but, it's more than one, I think. I've been sleeping diligently, unlike real life where I sleep sometimes, and that's cool. Okay, time to... I think this is a good wrapping up point. Oh, you guys are not any fun. I almost feel bad. I don't feel bad anymore. And now they don't exist. Anyway, thanks for watching. It takes a while to get these episodes out because everyone in my house is a loud jackass, unlike me, who's a quiet jackass. So it does take some time. But in the meantime, my friend Cujo, he's doing a vanilla hardcore series. It's got, shaders on, which I could definitely run shaders too. I just don't want to. That's why I don't do the shaders. Also, the artist who did my YouTube banner started streaming occasionally in Australian time, which is 7 a.m. for me, so I don't really catch the streams, but if you guys want to go and support them, tell them Matt sent you. That would be great too. And hopefully I'll be able to get another episode out sooner than this one. And I think that's it.